Everyone knows Koh Phi Phi, one of Thailand's most famous islands. But here's the weird part. Whenever you search things to do here, almost every recommendation actually tells you to leave the island. There's full day boat trips, half day boat trips, scuba diving, but almost no itinerary suggests that you actually stay on Koh Phi Phi itself. And that's left us wondering, is it even worth staying here? Today, we're going to dive into this island, uncover hidden gems and explore places most visitors miss. And finally, answer the question, is it worth visiting Koh Phi Phi itself? Let's find out. We are starting our day now about 5 minutes out of the town. We got our iced coffee and now we are heading to Long Beach, which, as the name suggests, is this long stretch of white sand beach. It'll take about 30 to 40 minutes to walk there, or you can also get a water taxi, which costs, I think, around 200 baht to get from the main pier out to this beach. But we're gonna walk and explore as we go, so let's see how this goes. It's a really, really hot day today. Okay, so top tip is do not follow the signs to Viking Beach, because based on the reviews on Google, it seems that a lot of people make it to Viking Beach and think it's Long Beach, but that beach is much, much smaller. It's still beautiful, but it's definitely not the same. And it is quite a hike to get up here with a lot of steps and uphill, and it is really tough with the hot weather, but I still think it's very doable. And this then here, there's a sign over there. This is the entrance down to Long Beach then, so you know you went the right way. This section here is quite a steep decline, but there are some ropes to help you up, and trust me, it is worth it. Oh my gosh, the worst part about this section is probably the mosquitoes. There's like 20 around me right now. There must be a nest of them. Oh. And then that's it, you're down. It takes about a minute and it opens up to this beautiful beach. And we have made it. This beach is just absolutely beautiful. It's really long. It goes all the way up there. There's a restaurant, some traditional boats there to really add to the charm. And it is like really, really quiet here. It should be like peak hour, honestly, but compared to the town centre, this is beautiful and peaceful. And these views, I don't think it gets any better than that. That is so stunning. After a quick cool down in the ocean, we've come to the restaurant here for a quick lunch. This restaurant is literally on the beach. It's just so beautiful looking out onto that view. I cannot get over how turquoise the water is. It is so beautiful and the sand is so white. And it's actually a really, really clean and nice beach as well to be chilling on. But yeah, we have come here, we've got ourselves a slushie and a little fried rice. So let's do a little taste test. Cheers. Perfect. It's just so good, such a nice setting. I don't know, I don't think we could ask for more. Oh, we have now made it to the far end of Long Beach. So we've walked all along this beautiful beach. There are a lot more resorts and a lot more restaurants along the way, and on this side it is just absolutely beautiful. We don't really want to leave, but we can see that there's another beach just on the other side. We have to check it out, so that's where we're headed now. One thing we have noticed is that this side of the island is so different to the opposite side. This is really giving resort feels. All the bushes and everything are properly groomed. It's really beautiful. It's also giving like mountain jungle vibes. It's very serene, very peaceful, and yeah, it's just not what I was expecting. The other side is definitely a lot busier, and we'll show you that at the night, but this is beautiful. In the main town of Ko Phi Phi, there are no cars allowed. A lot of the hotels would just have like wheelbarrows to help guests with their bags go from the pier to the hotel. And there are some electric kind of vehicles for the medical personnel and things like that. But on this side of the island, it seems to be a little bit different. There are definitely jeeps. They seem to belong to the resorts, so they're bringing guests from A to B, which honestly is probably needed, because at this point you are at least an hour away from the main pier, so you need some help getting places. It is not quite as nice or as clean getting down to this beach, but you can just see in the distance now, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Look how blue that water is.
This is Loh Moh Beach, and this is definitely the quietest beach in Ko Phi Phi.
It is so beautiful. You basically get almost 180-degree views into the ocean and all the islands that surround us. And it is definitely the least known beach. It's really quiet. It is stunning. It is a little bit dirtier around the edges and when you enter onto the beach, but the beach itself is really clean, and the water is just absolutely beautiful and blue and turquoise. I think this is a hidden beach. I don't think many people come here at all. I'm so glad we made the journey. This water is so warm. I guess it's really shallow here. It's stunning. There's no shock at all when you walk in. The water is so clear as well. You literally can't even see that it's going over my feet. That's my hand going in. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow. Amazing. So many crabs everywhere though. You can see all the little prints in the sand. But it is now 4:30, so we're not going to stay on this beach for too long. Instead, we are going to climb up, not this mountain, I think it's just behind here, to Phi Phi Viewpoint 2, I believe it's called, and we're going to watch the sunset from there. It's a cow's life, eh? This is actually a really interesting walk from Loh Moh Dee Beach up to this viewpoint. I can't believe that this is still part of Ko Phi Phi, because this is such a small island, but where we are now is completely different from the main town. This is definitely more rural, more like in the jungle, but it's really nice to see. It's definitely more where the locals live. We can pass their houses and there's a lot of children outside playing, and it's just really interesting to see this side of the island. I would definitely recommend. It's really nice to do, but we still have about 25 minutes I think to get to the viewpoint, so there's free range chickens. So yeah, it's a bit of a tough hike, but we're getting there. It is pretty busy here at Viewpoint 2, and it cost 100 baht for the two of us to enter. I think they said the money goes towards keeping it clean and for environment reasons, but it is so worth it. It's truly beautiful to look across at this. The sun is setting, it's gone behind the mountain, but the sky is just starting to go so red, and it's cool because you can see the strip of land in between the ocean. And it's just beautiful to watch up here. It's pretty peaceful, even though it's busy. It's also pretty funny because that is a viewing platform, so you can just see everyone's legs dangling. We are now making our way into the center of Koh Phi Phi town. It is just after 8, so we're going to grab some dinner. It is definitely getting much busier and so different to the areas we spent our day today in, but I'm really excited to see what it has to offer. Let's check it out. There are a lot of tattoo shops. So for dinner we come to this restaurant called Pirates. There is live music, so it's a little bit loud, but it is such a vibe. The singer is so good. But we've ordered ourselves a pad thai, vegetable pad thai each, and it looks so good. It's only 90 baht, which is about €2.50, but let's taste it. It's honestly so good. This might be my favourite one I've had here yet. And even though this town is relatively small, there's still a lot of different streets with a lot of different bars, restaurants and markets. And some areas are definitely busier than others, which is kind of nice because you can kind of choose your vibe. Do you want a restaurant with live music, or do you want a restaurant that's slightly outside the busy areas with a much calmer atmosphere? So we really quite like that about it. It is a really nice vibe walking through. You can hear the live music everywhere, which maybe is something to consider when you're looking at booking accommodation here. Maybe not directly in the center would be best, because I think the music goes on till about 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But now we are going to check out the beach club. It's not usually our vibe, but we heard it could be fun.
Let's go and see.
Let's see how long we last there. Well, that fire show was absolutely insane. They were holding a limbo challenge, so normal people from the audience were limboing under the bar, but the bar was on fire, massive flames. Well, couldn't be me. So, to answer the question, is Koh Phi Phi worth visiting itself?
For partying, definitely. But if you don't enjoy that vibe,
I still think you can have an amazing day. The beaches that we visited today were beautiful, and the viewpoint was definitely breathtaking. And on top of that, some of the best food we've had so far in Thailand has been here on this island. But could you see it all in a day? Probably. And it is an expensive island to stay on. So if that's not in your budget, a day trip to Koh Phi Phi is probably a good option. Otherwise, if you like evening vibes, live music and plenty of restaurant options, I think Koh Phi Phi could be a really good option for you. What do you think? Would you agree? Let us know in the comments.
If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. And thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Bye!